The wood hills of Mount Sibayak and Sinabung as Karo society living space clearly affect the production of Karo material culture. Tanah Karo Simalem, that's how Karo society called Karo region, doesn't only have fertile land and cool climate, but holds some of the richest and diverse tropical forests as a part of Bukit Barisan Forest Block. Thus, Uis, as their original clothes, is made of thick and tight fabric to keep them warm from the mountain cold wind and prevent them from insect bites and stings. Karo has 19 types of uis with different social and cultural functions. Several types of uis have been hardly found because they are no longer used in Karo traditional ceremonies, so that only have few numbers nowadays. Related to the discussion, this article only covers about uis Bekabulu, uis Julu, and uis Nipus, since the three of them are still regularly used by the Karo society and most frequently transformed. Using manual loom has become the first and also important transformation related to uis production. A long time ago, uis was woven with gedokan, a traditional loom made from bamboo and wood that can only find today in Pangururan, Samosir. Weaving uis with gedokan then was stopped since the use of it was really time consuming, spending a week for finishing one uis. Unlike gedokan, the manual loom has been featured with automation and mathematical patterns. The presence of this manual loom in Kaban since 1992 was a part of government program to strengthen the production of local woven fabrics. Uis Bekabulu symbolizes courage and dignity of a king, so it is always put in a high position on the top of man's head or shoulders. Looking at its social and cultural dimensions, Uis Bekabulu is function as an identity marker and offering at traditional ceremonies. As an identity marker, Uis Bekabulu is usually used as kadang-kadang and or as bulang-bulang. As an offering, Uis Bekabulu symbolizes gratitude and acceptance. Regarding the transformation, the Uis Bekabulu scarf was the first form transformation, which was originally meant for men. Yet it is positively responded by the majority so that this scarf is now worn by both men and women. Today, we can easily find women handbags, bracelets, necklaces, shirt or even quilt with Uis Bekabulu as the details. Responding to the COVID-19 pandemic, this Uis material is also transformed to make a mask with Uis Bekabulu motif. On the other hand, Uis Julu functions as women's identity marker in every traditional ceremony, which requires them to wear a complete traditional clothes by wearing it as sarong. Uis Julu is also a part of an offering in certain traditional ceremonies. In contrast with Uis Bekabulu, the transformation of Uis Julu is still related to its form. Also, the products are mostly women's items. The last one is Uis Nipus that has a variety of motif and color as well as lighter material fabrics. This Uis specially becomes an offering for Karo women and a placemat for placing dowry in traditional ceremonies. Up until now, Karo women should wear Uis Nipus as a scarf by slapping it on their shoulders when attend traditional ceremonies. Similar to Uis Julu, the transformation of Uis Nipus is still related to its form. There are numbers of discussion in both academic and popular articles regarding this phenomenon of transforming form and material Uis. Therefore, the writer argues that transforming Uis has implicitly become a medium to reflect the idea of contemporary Karonese as a modern, cosmopolitan, and inclusive society. Here, the idea of a modern and cosmopolitan society is not only projected through the use of the latest weaving technology, but also their consciousness to preserve Uis by adapting its practical dimension based on the current situation. Regarding its practical dimension, John Clark said that material culture should be revitalize its customary style as old by imposing newly transferred techniques, media, forms, and subject, and by decontextualizing and eventually repositioning the customary style, thus creating a new artwork in an eclectic manner. It means that both gallery owners, creative entrepreneurs, or users certainly have a cosmopolitan attitude towards the preservation of other Indonesian weaving heritage that have been previously transformed, both form and material. This can be seen through Uis products, which are very similar with other ikat products. Transforming form and material Uis also show how Karo is an inclusive society in this globalized era. Nowadays, UIs become accessible to everyone from various backgrounds. UIs that previously only were occasionally by the Karo society has now become a daily wear for everyone who does not even have Karo relatives. This situation is positively responded by the Karo society since most of them also buy and proudly wear UIs products in everyday activities. They even promote these products by uploading it to social media accounts. The participation of Karo women in the public space is quite problematic because it is rarely noticed. The patriarchal kinship system and symbolic object of Karo are dominated by Karo men, so the society generally considers Karo women abilities and knowledge only limited to domestic space. In fact, Karo women are actually very active in public space. The promotion of UIS then helped enhance the public participation of Karo women through creative artwork. Before this phenomenon happened, the acknowledgement of Karo women activities in public are limited to Likas Tarigan, a teacher and the wife of Lieutenant General of Jamin Ginting, and Tio Fantapinam, a national pop singer in 1980. Today, the phenomenon of transforming UIS has publicly showed stories about public participation of Karo women in popular media, such as Karina Surbakti, Mayenda Pebri Dita Purba, and Averiana Barus. The owner of Rumah Uis also added that her gallery has also actively supported the promotion of Karo women public participation through the weaving activities of 7 Karo women there. Visitors or buyers of Rumah Uis who come from outside North Sumatra and don't have any Karo relatives now have the chance to get to know about the Karo women activities. In short, transforming UIS, both its form and material, has successfully been a medium to enhance the public participation of Karo women that previously considered passive in public. To sum up this presentation, I agree that material culture gives us important clues about the way humans live and have lived in the past. By looking critically to UIS and its transformation today, the existence of UIS product is not only related to economic motive or making new fashion. Rather, it becomes a medium to preserve UIS as a part of Karo material culture and also to reflect Karo contemporary cultural identity by adjusting its practical dimension. Here, transforming UIS, both its material and form, has clearly shown public how Karo is a modern, cosmopolitan, and inclusive society. Last but not least, UIS product also has successfully helped promoting the public participation of Karo women.